back into Satisfactory. Well, I mean, the question is just very highly dependent on the layout, how the units are, and how the units approach when you're talking about lurkers versus zealots, because lurkers, like the lurker fields that players set up to contain and more of a grid, like spaced out so that way only one lurker will ever be under a storm at any one time, just absolutely choose through zealots. But, so, like, if you are positioning them poorly, though, then, like, yeah, the zealots will chew through the lurkers, because their splash just won't really work effectively. So, it's so highly dependent. Well, in a square burrowed, yes, yeah, so, like, what do you mean, like, just the lurkers create a square, or, like, is it a filled-in square? Is it an empty square where the inside is hollow? Like, you see what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of factors and variables that can affect things. Alright, so we got this going, but we need Mark II conveys. Again, oh, filled in square. Okay, okay, filled in square. Filled in square, probably the lurkers. Depending on how tightly filled in it is. Again, something that impacts the result. Oh yeah, wait, actually, we need a biofuel at first. So if they're very densely packed, then that's going to go more in favor for the lurkers. If they are spread out too much, that's going to go more in favor for the zealots. And I could see that going either way. Actually, that's the other thing too, is, yeah, like, how's the detection working? I think at that point, to actually have a fair assessment of that, you should have the two players have shared vision. So that way the burrowed portion of the lurkers, like, doesn't impact anything. Because if you're going without micro, then the observer's just gonna do weird things. And one observer should not be able to detect 100 lurkers once. There should be no world where you have... How freaking dense of a square are you doing that 100 lurkers are fitting within the sight radius of one observer? Like, you have to have some stack. You'd have to have stacked lurkers. Which definitely again, is one of the factors that definitely changes the outcome. Safe. Oh, these are trees below. Deforestation stream. Yeah, we need to make more solid biofuel reactors. Or the biofuel reactors, so. What? One's down? Hold on a second. Rondo's pinching my elbow. She's been trying to reach me about my car's extended warranty, apparently. No, I'm good. She's actually just checking if I needed anything. Trees to chop down. Move too soon. Did you, MWG, check out the replay that I posted? The CV rushing bot. Stone is a good StarCraft bot. I was trying to, like, start the chop down process. Oh, we got the big tree, nice. There. Yeah, so that replay viewer that I linked is a newer, updated version of OpenVW online replay viewer. Not compatible with remastered replays, but it's really cool with some of the features where it has like the auto camera and stuff. All added by the author of Purple, using I think it was Claude Code agents. I think it was Claude Code. I did not recognize the Iron Man for a second. I was like, is that an Iron Man? Watch there be like some sort of horrible long-term consequence to be chopping down all these trees. Oh, there's a clip that's actually really cool from the AI scene, just remind me of it, where one bot with just, I think it's Marine Medic, or maybe it's just Marine, repels another Terran's forces that has like full mech army and mines laid and everything. It's just like it perfectly splits the Marines to dodge the splash damage. Like, it's kind of cool. Bean burgers. The giant ones are satisfying to see fall. At least anyway. What the she's at? Got a paleberry. Let's go this way home. I screwed up. There we go. Shot it. I'm gonna do this part on my own. That's who's bringing over his favorite toy. I might have to play with him a little. He's being quiet right now, but I just caught him out of the corner of my eye, bringing it over behind me. That's what's the one. We've got plenty of. In. So on. With my pipe. Nice. So, what I'm hoping to get done today is a few more milestones and maybe completing phase 1. This also is not working at full efficiency because I think this, remember right, particular recipe in a constructor could go, yeah, see, it's like at 17% because we need a 120 belt, I think, for this to be, so yeah, because we're only feeding it like 60 per minute. Why is that's only 20% efficient? But I guess that actually makes sense just because there's, well, then the efficiency's going slowly. Like, I'm surprised it's not just 50% efficient, but I wonder if that metric will just kind of go. That'll make us some solid biofuel. Something with the MAM, I think we can make some tea. Yeah.
Research completed. Alien protein can now be turned into biomass or alien DNA capsules. In addition to being used for research, the invaluable alien lifeform data in these capsules can be traded for fix-it coupons at the Awesome Sink. We guarantee the best capsule to coupon exchange rate anywhere on this planet.
I think you'd be the only source, but okay. Ooh. We could get 6 inventory slots. Control analysis. A rebar gun. Now this is starting to get into territory that I've never messed with in the game. I could probably do that. I do think I am missing a hand slot from something that I could have done. But I don't know what that is, because I swear if you skip the onboarding phase, you get an extra hand slot. Fortunately, we still can't. It's magic. Make the faucet suck the water back up. Alright then.
Do I need to remind you of FICSIT's no waste policy?
Say it that way. The Devourer should win that one. I headed to bed early. Sorry to hear that your wife has a headache. 9-9. Hope she feels better soon. Rhonda says she hopes she feels better as well. Oh, the Valkyries win. I think the Valkyries should do reduced damage to Devourer. And then the acid spores would build up on the Valkyrie and slow down their attack. But maybe just 500 Valkyrie, but the splash damage is just like too much. That it overwhelms like the acid spores. Acid spores also reduce armor and would make the Valkyrie take more damage. Oh, sync bonus perk. Ah, that's where some sync is. Well, we were already producing all that stuff, so we could... grab what we need. Sand. It's working.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as Awesome. Your awesome input allows Fixit to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards and currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the Awesome Resource Sink will grant Fixit coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome Shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more. Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
Screws for that. Forced plates. Oh, okay. We have to actually. Or we can feed stuff automatically. Stuff. What's those? Oh. Build gun up. Customize. Is that at the something shop? Let's grab screws and make the shop so we can see what the heck. Okay, just interact. Factory car. It's a vehicle. That's a schematic. Oh, dark mode, thank you. Oh, thank you for having. Customizer. Yeah, cool stuff here. What the doors? Alright, yeah, this is definitely something I've never seen in the game before. Oh, you could get parts. That's interesting. Maybe we could use the coffee machine. Get the coffee cup. Oh. Ooh, okay, there's definitely some kind of neat, cool stuff. Now, are these copyrighted at all? Yeah, there's some cool stuff there. Any reinforcements that I need for the sink? Team toe. Actually, wait, I should just do. I think it's the plates that we're short on. The cannons, I believe, should win that. And the reason why I believe the cannons should win that is because infested Terrans splash damage themselves. Or splash damage each other. So, like, if you have, say, 5 infested Terrans get up against a building and 1 blows up, it blows up the other 4. Assuming they're all, like, on the same, like, close enough, right? Infested Terrans are the only non-Terran that deals direct splash damage, like, not through a spell, that damages your own units. Although 500 infested Terrans is a lot. But you basically need 2... Actually, wait, how much damage does infested Terran do? Would you need only 200 to land? Hits? At this point, it's not even a matter of do the cannons kill them fast enough, I think. I think it's do the infested Terrans kill themselves more than they can kill the cannons. Although the cannons probably will score some kills, but... I do feel like it would be the cannons on that one. Ah. Well, it was close enough that you probably run it back enough times. Again, if you're only doing 1 run, that's really not scientific. I'm just gonna build the sink here real quick just to look at it. No, you require power. Grab you. No refunds or exchanging. DNA points into this cube. So, if say I were to... Can I manually feed it? I cannot. Okay, so what I might do then... Sort of like how we have the solid biofuel maker over here. I'm gonna toss the awesome sink over here. Surface. Oh, because there's. Gee. That's not what I wanted to do, but you know what? I'm leaving. So what I could do now is I could like put like stuff in this storage and then it'll go into the sink. Except I mean I need to power it. As I'm just staring at it like Okay, that makes pretty decent. Wow. Can I make more than one sink? Missing materials, overlapping another, encroaching another thing. Okay, so I can make more than one sink. It's a ladder. Another ladder. Why can't I come up here? What is... Oh? Hello? I can come up here for some reason. Oh, there we go. Now it's got a graph. How much power does it take? It does not tell me. Apparently, it takes too much power, though. Oh, wait. It was the power in the middle. The power was probably... Yeah, we're at 1/3. We're 7 over, so I'm gonna have to work with that a little bit more later. Okay. I believe there is a minimum of half a point damage that an attack can do. Like you can't have an attack deal 0 damage. It will always deal at least half a point of damage. You're giving me some ideas, MWG. You know how there are those, like, chat engagement little mini games that, like, some, streamers have on their streams? What if you had something like that, but it was StarCraft? And so there's like some mechanism to have chatters like either enter as a unit of their own, or like some sort of arena battle thing, or like something that's more involved, like maybe you somehow can recruit units to form an army and then attack other chatters or something like that. But like how you cut to it, I don't know exactly how it would be done in a not in a way that's not too intrusive on my stream. It'd be interesting. We're gonna automate the making of reinforced plates now. I mean, with only 15 Ultralisks have speed and armor. The SCVs get 0 upgrades because workers never receive upgrades. But with 1,000 of them, I feel like they could tickle the Ultralisks down. But I think as you add Ultralisks, the scale tips faster and faster in favor of the Ultralisks. But I think the numbers that you laid out would be SCVs. Dang, the SCVs only actually kill one. I mean, the thing is that the Ultralisks don't have any sort of AoE attack. Oh wait, I know what I could do. Some of these lines that are backed up that like really shouldn't be backed up anymore, I could grab those excesses and toss into the fix-it sink. But I do need more power to run it. I don't need more power anyway, though, for this automation that we're going to set up. Or later. Okay. So reinforced are going to be made out of an assembler, which I need rotors, and I'm going to need reinforced plates to look at. So let's grab our rotors. Excuse me. Sorry about that. My brain's thinking about that now that, like, interactive chat. Like, we did interactive StarCraft. Well, Twitch plays StarCraft before. But StarCraft is a much more control demanding and involved game than, something like Pokemon. So Twitch plays StarCraft is kind of rough. You have to be typing a lot of messages. It's kind of the same as like trying to make a Diablo buddy. Although with Twitch Play StarCraft, I was doing like no automation on the bot part and wanting it to be like purely Twitch playing StarCraft. And you guys did make it far. You made it to the Antigua mission, where you helped the Antiguans revolt against the Confederates, which is pretty impressive. But, and the Diablo, like, having the Diablo bot be a buddy alongside you has some automation, but, like, you need to configure how you want it to play, and I was trying to do that configuration through commands, like through chat commands in game, but that is very cumbersome the way that I did it. I need to find a way to make that a little bit less cumbersome. But so I'm like trying to think like how would we automate like setting up the scene for some sort of chat interaction thing. I could probably automate sending some of these, like where I know it's gonna back up. Like this is gonna back up again over time, because I'm only using 30 out of it right now, although I'm gonna use more out of it now. So we want to make the reinforced things, which I need to, hold on, somewhere. I need 8 reinforced black plates. Can I make that, or do I need to grab some stuff? I need to grab some stuff. I need to grab plates. Ooh. Spawn Broodling is 150 energy. Queens will have 250 energy with the energy upgrade if they're starting full energy, I'm assuming. So they start with all upgrades. So after an individual spawn broodling, you are going to have broodlings attacking. So you're going to get 100 broodlings, potentially, if you get all 50 queens to fire off spawn broodling before any of them die, which is not realistic, but is an ideal situation. So you're going to have 100 broodlings. Goliaths will chew through the broodlings pretty quickly. You could do some ensnare. maybe if you toss, I think ensnare is 75 energy. So even if you ensnare, you still have the energy to do a spawn broodling, because you're going to have 250 max energy. But again, you're up against the clock because queens are going to probably start to die rather quickly. Now, if they're not spawning on, they're not on top of each other, and depending on how you set up the Goliaths to chase your queens, granted you said the arena was surrounded by turrets, it's like you can run too far, but if you're just using a trigger like send all units on a suicide mission to a location, you know, do you have enough space to actually run away from that location? You know, and especially as the Goliath numbers dwindle. I want to say, barring doing anything cheap, I feel like the Goliaths should win. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't be 100 broodlings versus 100 Goliaths because you'd be killing Goliaths, creating broodlings. So best case scenario, you've got 100 broodlings suddenly up against 50 Goliaths. But I don't think that changes my name. Broodlings are much worse, or chooses my thoughts, because the broodlings are just basically much worse versions of zerglings, because they can't even get adrenal glands, they can't get speed upgrades. Their life being tied, or how long they exist being tied to an energy that's constantly dropping as well, I don't think would play a factor. And snare, you might be able to do some stuff with ensnare. But you could potentially also, if you get enough space to be able to, say, like Hydra Queens, you could parasite and then clone spawn broodling. It just really depends on how much room you have, but if I was gonna throw out a guess, I would say Goliaths. Which I think you can see, like, kind of the way that I'm thinking through that. Yeah, I need to make the reference points still. Dude. Here is Itchy. Oops. Never made by one, but that's alright. I just want to see how much of each I'm supposed to feed this. So 60 screws per minute and 30 plates per minute. So I believe a constructor spits out 30 plates a minute. So I just need to split this once into a second furnace and then a second one of these. And then I need, wait, how many screws was it? I think I can just look it up here. I don't have to build it. 60 per minute. And I've got, I think, 20 extra right now. Because it's 40, and I think I'm just doing one split. I got 20. So I only need to make one more screw maker. Have 60. I was thinking, even with Ensnare, that it probably wouldn't slow down the Goliaths enough for the things to do damage, but yeah, and you'd want to be spawn broodling the ones that aren't actively being attacked by, but then if you do that, then those broodlings are surrounded, right? So it is really tough. I guess it also depends on what game speed you're playing on too. If you're doing fastest, then it's going to be a little bit more difficult. And if you say do it on like slowest speeds, that way you can like get all the spawn broodling commands up really quick. Just trying to think of how I want to do this. So you are currently the storage here, and you're only getting 5 per. And screws take 10 per. So I'm gonna have to make another one of you. If I want to build up screws, still. Wait, no I don't. Oh wait, yeah, I do. So that's right. That's 10 per, and then 5 per, making it 15 per, which is what I need. So I still need to make 2 more. I'll have... No, you make 15 per. Why am I merging this up into 20? Oh, you take 20 per. Right. I got confused. I was thinking of the screw number. I don't want to do this. First, let's get you out of there. Okay. You're not tapped out, actually. So you do just 15 per. Wait, if you're 15 per, why are you backed up? Oh, you're backed up because this is backed up. Because this is backed up. Because the screws aren't coming fast enough. Okay. I think we actually might need another source of iron. Because I'm going to split that to make more sheets. But the sheets only take, but the sheets take 30 per. Grab this tower. Second. Edge thingy. Okay. So you're doing 60, right? I'm splitting that 30-30. And then these are producing 30-30s, and I'm splitting that into 15 and 15, and then I'm splitting that into 15 and 15. One of them is only backing up, or these two back up because that backs up, because that's not getting screws fast enough. So I've tapped this completely. This one is doing 60, and I'm not splitting it right now. I am going to have to split it for more plates, which will then eat 60 out of this. So I need to look for another source of iron. $126. Yes, there's that one that was over. There was like a way to just start climbing down the ladder. I remember, actually, I should go this way, I think. I remember where the other iron is. It's like right. which is really not a bad location. Just need to clear this first. Means we might. Actually, we could possibly just set this up here. $30, 15, 15. I think we could do this all here. There's also a second iron thing. Oh yeah, we could definitely just do this all here. I mean, it would be nice to tap that other one again, but... I was like, why did I come up? Assuming these are normal, I believe it said these are normal. Normal. Gotcha. Bigger one. They take the same resources no matter what version. Really, at this point, I could just do all four. Go over to smelters. That. Water. Let's switch between those two. whatever that's called. Ooh. What noise that thing was making? Anyway. Oh. It happened. One, two, I could. So. Oh. Yes. Sprint. Or actually. Go grab some more concrete because I know I need that. So if I Hey, 125. It is not my first time playing, but that said, I was playing this a little bit prior to starting streaming it. I was just playing it like when I was done with stream or whatever, just to kind of chill and relax, but I didn't get very far. And then when I've played it prior to that, recently, like this year, I played it years ago, like a couple years ago, I think was the last time that I had to open it, like maybe years ago, possibly. And I never really got, because I always would be like, create some sort of setup, say like I have right now, and then just like not like it, and then like not one, like just start over, and try a different approach. And I get like to a point near this, and like a setup like this again or something, and I'm just like, I'm not liking my approach. Redo it. Start a new game, right? That would be like 2-3 years ago, or even when I was playing it just a little bit before this stream game. So this is actually, I think, the farthest I've got, which means I've owned the game for a really long time. and would almost always make like next to no progress. I don't think I've ever completed the first space elevator phase. I think I bought the game when it was early access too. So, yeah, that's kind of my history with the game. So I'm not like a brand new player, but there is a lot that I have not ever experienced in this game. I'll put it that. That's probably the best way to put it. History in a nutshell. I need to go some arcades. So, kind of what I'm trying to live by on this playthrough is not letting perfection be the enemy of progress. You kind of wish that I could like terraform or something, because like this outcropping there's a little whatever. Again, do not let perfection be the enemy of, or be the enemy of progress. Wait, what? Really? I mean, I can still just do it. I don't think it's just... It's fine. Okay. So that will then feed our rod makers. This will make our plates. Third control. Shoot, how much did that take? 60 per. Yeah, so... Ooh. GQ. Smelter. I want to know it's out. See, I just like that this rock is just sticking out. I will live. Continue. Also, really quick before all our power dies. Dang it. I'll just hold it. It's less than a stack, so I'll just hold it. I needed something. What's it? Portable miner. It's like I came up here for something else. Trying to remember what it was. I can't remember there's a freaking door there I can just walk through. Okay. Build that. Need to cook some more plates. Now that's... technically need a second smelter. Wait, I could do something else with it. Oh, I want to hiss at that ground. Why is it just bigger than that would be? It's just yes. Why are you being like this? Why would you go like? Where'd you go? It's gonna look ugly, but it's gonna work. Darn it. It's gonna take so much power to. is this sticking up? Don't. You know what? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Chat, it's okay. You know what? Sure. We've got a natural little cliffside here. As part of the factory. Okay. So that's 30. 15. 30. I'm doing that because this is 60. Screws. Let's eat this. I'm gonna leave that going as my way up. Oof, I got confused. Okay, it's okay, because I'm making 30, 20, because I do need two screw controllers. And I need to make reinforced plates. Okay. What? You're fine. Need to do some splitting so I don't, because that's producing 15, so I can take 5 out of that. This is producing 50, so I can take 5 out of it. I need to give myself more space actually, but test. I can't split this one. Also gonna need to put a still want 10 from this. That gets me 10 with my 5 extra. And I need to split you. this. But oh, I forgot to put fuel in you. I also need to make refined plates anyway, so doesn't hurt to come back up here real quick. What? Oh. Like, why are you still animating and making noise if the circuit's down? I guess it's because it still has stuff in it. Does it ever go up to 50%? No, it's like 40%. Plates. Oops. Short arms. Just make 6 of them. That doesn't surprise me. Corsairs have a faster rate of fire. And a more reliable, like, target of fire. Also, what's funny is Valkyrie absolutely suck against carriers. So you need to split. And you need to merge. You know what? Ow. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Surprising you like that. It's here for right now for when I fall. Stinger. Okay. Because I am expecting to inevitably fall again. What object? Hey, you're happy there though. Alright. To you. Is there? That's not real. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So now this is 10 extra rods, right? Yay. Okay, that's fine. That's it. I get it. Let's fix it. And I like the whole I can fix him, I can fix her kind of thing. Get it on this raw. Idea. I've built 5 kilometers of Spaghetti Master. It still clips a little. You know what? I can live with a time. This will then help. I'll feed into that. I've got 5 rods that are going into a storage container per minute. Alrighty, so these 10 just be fed to the... That's it. Okay. So, now... Interesting thing here. I'm trying to use foundations a little bit, since this is like a brand new setup, right? I don't have like a corner. Get corner ramps eventually? So that's gonna be a little awkward. And I wanted to raise this a little bit because I just don't want the... I'm gonna raise this a little bit more. Do a 2-meter one. 'Cause I don't want the grass pippin. I mean, I guess I could have kept it, like, flat and whatnot, and more foundation underneath, but... I have a little, like... Oh. Going with the train a little. This is where the assembler is gonna go. So I'm gonna need to make more stuff to make the assembler, I'm pretty certain. Make more reinforced iron clips. Also gonna have some extra screws that I can probably use to the sink as well. I didn't make. You know what? Can I make? Shh. Oh wait, I thought it. No, because that ate some of my plates. I'm doomed to have to go back up. Just deconstruct something, but it's okay. I'm gonna need more plates for conveyors anyway. I should have just grabbed the plates. I did not provide an answer on that one, but I will comment that typically when you go mech, if Zerg is going Hydralisks, you want a tank vulture composition. And in smaller numbers, I feel like without repair, vultures in my army tend to feel better than Goliaths. But that also then involves like mine micro and stuff like that. So unmicroed. I actually forget how the damage types play out. I still didn't make the first plates. So I'll clean out a crafting bench. Alright, it's alright. That should be the only reinforced plate I need. So I just need this one assembler. This way. Just a little bit. I was need to poke out, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Emerge. Stop moving. So you are feeding. I need 20. Or, I mean, I 60. So I can split you. Just fine to me. Probably just because it's or something. Okay. So that should split it into 20, and then that merge the 40 and 20 into 60 to feed. Now, just need to get the iron plates to you. Which, I guess that works. It's happy with that. Now I need to hook everything up to power. Oh wait, shoot. I do not want you to actually connect start connects yet, because I need to increase our power grid. Okay. So what all is this gonna take? Let's hey, what recipe? What? Ow. Or info about you, not. Maybe I can see it here. Okay, so I've got. What? Okay, let's see how I can figure this out. So we've got a 5 plus, right? And then got 2 of these. So it's 2 plus. We've got 3 constructors, so that's 3 times 4. Plus an assembler, which is 15. So we need 40. And that's gonna be 1 biomass burner with a little extra. One second, my mother is calling me. I'll be right back. Actually, I'm probably gonna try and connect this up while I'm on the phone with her. Alright, I am back, and I just realized that I have left the pinned message up that up next is Satisfactory this whole time. Which I don't know if you're... Are you still here? So that you asked, like, what game this is, like, right as my mom called, so I didn't get the answer. But yay, I did successfully set up the reinforced. I set up that watchtower just to watch the production lines, and it's going smooth. It's gonna hurt. Or no, it didn't hurt. I don't think anything's backing up in this production line either, which is nice. I mean, there is some backup happening there, but that's because this is backed up. Because I don't have that turned on. I need to make another... I might as well do it. It takes a whole one of these. So what I might actually do is this is on its whole long... Just powers that. We printed out our first coupon. Right. Get it? Although this is still going to back up a bit, because I think this pulls out at 60 per minute. There will be a little bit of backup because of this excess stuff, but that's alright. I would just need to wait for 50 reinforced things to happen. Get made. Check what is the efficiency on this. Oh, are you not getting... Should be getting plates fast enough. Why are you not... Is it actually the travel time giving me some issues here? You make plates at 30 per minute. Oh, you make plates at 20 per minute, not 30. Oh. I thought this made 30 for some, because it consumes 30. That's my mistake. You're 10 short. I think I can live with that little bit of inefficiency for now. I can always fix that later. Actually do need that second iron. Or I need the siphon 10 from our other cheap production. It's down now. Okay, so this isn't fully efficient. We can fix that later. That will cause... That's probably actually what's causing some... Actually, no. This is what was causing the screws to back up. Granted, my storage for things is a bit, like, spread out, which is a little bit of a problem. But for right now, that's alright. We can do longer conveyors to, like, get a more centralized storage later, I feel. Or things can be a bit more spread out with skits and stuff like as to travel faster. We do have a coupon, though. Exit coupon. We have more. Thank you. Get the coffee mug. What? Oh. Wait, what? I thought I printed out my coupons. Did I not? Oh, I have to do that. Okay. Now.
Official Fix-It coffee cup unlocked. Do not purchase unauthorized Fix-It coffee cups. They have been known to explode and attract wasps. Unauthorized Fix-It coffee cups lower your attractiveness to your preferred gender and/or your sense of well-being if you have no gender attraction or preference. Official Fix-It products can be licensed for your use from official Awesome Shop installations only. Come to the best shop on the planet for the best deals on all official Fix-It supplies, guaranteed.
Or is it already full of coffee? Nice. No. Climb up holding our coffee cup. Set up on our perch. Drink some coffee while we watch the factory go. It does offer the best rates on this planet for exchanging tickets for stuff. Are we sometimes hitting our helmet or something? Actually, come to think of it, we are like always wearing a helmet, so I don't know how we're actually getting the coffee. Alright, I'm happy having a coffee cup. Get a bunch of coffee cups. Ladders could be useful. And I like door walls. Be another cool one to get. Oh. Off the foundation there. Perfect 50. Forgot, like, any sort of upward motion just kills the whole slide jump movement. Bar. That's not gonna be enough. All right.
Milestone reached. Fixit would like to remind you of your contractual obligation towards efficiency. Recreational use of belts and lifts does not count towards work hours and will put you on the list. Stay efficient, don't disappoint Fixit.
There's a belt over here somewhere that I was thinking we need to upgrade. I think it was this one. I need reinforced plates to do it, that's right. Yeah, because this is... Oh, I missed it. Just trying to land on that. It's like... Well, I can at least... I'm gonna at least upgrade them. While we wait for the pod to return. Although, I don't think actually there's any more milestones to do. I think I just have to do the space elevator item. Yeah. Don't forget to have a fix-it protein bar. Oh, 10% more ingredients. Natural ingredients. Not just 10% more ingredients. That's what I should probably do here. Just grab like that. There's going to be a little backup of rods here, but... Yeah, she was okay. Actually, she was very, very okay. It wasn't like an emergency or anything that she called me about. Am I feeding this 100 or am I feeding this more than 100? Why are you only at 60? Oh wait, yeah, they're going up. Something feels off. $40 per minute. Emerging. You're 40 per minute, so that's 80. You're 40. Oh, I think it's just because the lines are like where it had some backup to them. I think if I clear some of this backup, then it will like be more clear in the flow. But I kind of need like to grab that excess and then let the lines clear. Two. Should pretty much be operating at 100% efficiency now, and then once the rod's clear, this line should not be backed up anymore. Okay, you're getting enough screws. Pretty much just enough time, and you should start to be getting rods in just enough time pretty much that you're not gonna seize up because of the rods. Nice, very nice. Actually, not too many. 26. I could store those excesses, but I'm just gonna toss them in here. I actually don't need to upgrade this. This seems to have cleared itself up. Oh, that's going. And I'll have to clean up the lines a bit with the screws, I think, down here for this assembler once I fix the plate production issue. That's not what I wanted to click. Or press. The screws haven't quite built up the 500 here yet, but they will soon. Awesome. Let's go check the hub real quick. Let's see, I think we do now just need to plan the smart plating to go into the space elevator. Which I might move the space elevator if I'm gonna build the stuff over there. I don't know. I was thinking about the space elevator, so I just ran with the space elevator. Hold on. Yep. Ah. Made my way through. Yeah. So yeah, the only thing that we have left to do is this. Which, smart plating. Reinforced iron plates and rotors. 2 per minute. Actually, we could split that. That's just 2 per. It's 5 per. So actually, yeah, we could just do splitters. And then 1 more assembly. And then... I think we could do that next time. And that'll be, like, relatively quick. We're producing what we need. We just gotta pipe the stuff to it. Although, I've got my rotor production rather far away. And I've got my... or rather far away from my reinforced plates. Rotors look weird from this angle. But honestly, I have enough rotors. I could probably even manually feed it if I really wanted to. Alright, let's get into our hub here. And we're gonna play 1 game of Production Packer Deluxe. We haven't played this at all this session. We are doing horrible. It's not giving us good parts. It's also generally just not giving us good misses. What bonus is that? That is... I need another bonus! One that I can hit with a big .1! Okay, that was just a warm-up. That was just a warm-up. We're gonna do one more. Do one more. That's... I didn't want to do level 1. Or did I do level 2? Hold on. We're gonna restart. I did pick level 2. That's not where I wanted that to go. That was a shitty bonus. I couldn't get to it. Couldn't get that bonus. We had a really good first one. And then the rest have just sucked. Alright, we'll do one more. We 2-starred it. We did a 1-star on our warm-up, we did a 2-star on the second game, so the third game's gonna be the 3-star, right? Bonuses? Hello? Where are you? That was a bad spot to place that. Cats are balls? Oh, because cats are liquid? Yeah, some cats like to do that. Makes himself into a ball, yeah. Alright, we tried. We tried to 3-star that. We will 3-star that eventually. But for now... I don't think I ever noticed the miners do that. That's kind of a neat little thing that they do. A sip bar coffee called today's progress pretty good. Pretty good. So that means tomorrow we will do the first phase of the project for the space elevator. Which we might just actually do kind of manually. I think we can manually feed the assembler stuff, so. If we can't manually feed it, we could just set up a storage thing. We'll be fine. Or we could do long conveyor with splitter and let that go to town. We'll figure it out tomorrow, though. More than likely tomorrow. Or if not tomorrow, because we might end up playing with Escalade. Maybe on... Maybe not Saturday. I don't know. At some point. The next time we pick this game up is when we will do that. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out today. Really appreciate y'all being here. Through the Diablo and the gameage and all that fun stuff. I appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate the support. It's back here. I will be doing that tomorrow. Go ahead and get some sleep, Wichita. Everybody else as well. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Until then, take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Meow. Catch y'all tomorrow.